Measurement of boiler metal temperature. Metal temperature. The rate of firing is controlled during boiler startup to limit the rate of change of temperature of thick-walled components such as the drum and superheater headers. The drum is monitored to ensure it does not distort, and the headers are monitored to avoid thermal stress. On a once-through boiler, the storage vessel metal temperature is also measured. Sometimes thermocouples are used to measure the outer wall temperature, and sometimes the wall is drilled and a middle wall temperature is also measured. Metal surface temperatures can be made using a standard type K thermocouple. There are two problems to be considered. The first is ensuring an accurate metal surface temperature measurement, and the second is to protect the thermocouple from excessive flue gas temperatures. Request. It is hoped that this lecture is going to be useful to you. Please press like. Please subscribe. However, if actual metal temperatures are required, one of the techniques which might be considered is the V-pad as shown in figure. In this figure, the mineral insulated thermocouple is shown. One can see the V-pad, the sensing head of the mineral thermocouple, formally welded to the tube whose metal temperature is to be measured. The V-pad is connected to the sheathed cable. The sheathed cable is clamped firmly to the surface of the tube with the help of tube clip. The other end of the sheathed cable is going to be connected to the appropriate measuring instrument. The V-pad claims that clamping the thermocouple to the tube is sufficient to protect the thermocouple from heat of the furnace gases. The patented V-pad enables the surface temperature of a tube within a combustion furnace to be measured accurately. The name V-pad is derived from the shape of the sensor. It is V-shaped and enables a full penetration welded connection to be made between the sensor and the tube. Tube clips. This is the diagram of the tube clip which clamps the mineral insulated thermocouple to the tube. Mineral insulated cable cross section. Here we can see the sheath which is made of seamless metal sheath. Then magnesium oxide powder insulation is there, and in between the mineral insulated insulation we are having sensor conductors. V-pad, the flexible part of the sensor, is a mineral insulated cable, sheathed cable. It consists of a metal outer sheath which contains the insulated internal leads compressed within a high density ceramic composition. The internal leads are made from thermomaterial. The material of the outer sheath can be selected to match the application. At one end of the sheathed cable, the internal leads are welded together to form a non-insulated grounded measuring point. At the other end of the sheathed cable, the ends of the leads are connected and the sheathed cable is hermetically sealed using a sealing compound. Metal temperature. Metal temperatures are not used in the conventional control schemes but may be used for alarms or for design checks, to resolve issues, or for stress calculations. Following standards define thermocouples. IEC 60584 Part 1. The thermocouples, basic and tolerance values of the thermoelectric voltages. IEC 60584 Part 3. Thermocouples, thermocouple cables and compensating cables. ASTM E230 Standard Specification and Temperature Electromotive Force EMF tables for standardized thermocouples. Request. It is hoped that this lecture is useful to you. Please press like. Please subscribe.